It's literally my favourite part.
You love Countdown?
No.
Do.
Yeah. No, I don't actually, because I can never work nothing
Name
out.
another theme tune. I'll see if I've got it.
What are we doing now?
I'd love to be able to hum the Hard Hat Chat theme tune, but we need somebody else to drop that in.
Have you got a theme tune?
Yeah. What are you telling me you don't
You're
listen?
not an avid listener.
I don't know the theme tune. See,
Dan-
I'm in a right pickle here because I'm not allowed to put this down.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Hard Hat Chat, the one that I'm most nervous about because I'm going to say we've got the most special guest we've had.
I'll take that.
Certainly, yeah. Certainly. I would agree with that.
Nice.
I'm also nervous.
I've never seen you look so on edge.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what's going to happen here.
So special guest,
No,
should we get them?
I'm not nervous, if that helps.
I thought special guest, but also I like to say my number one fan.
He hasn't got many, so.
My sidekick, my partner in crime, my wife.
Sidekick?
Yeah.
Hang on a minute.
My bae.
How do you feel about that, Kat?
My wife of
Oh, here we go.
13 years.
No.
Yeah.
What, are we going from last
14.
year or this year?
14 years this year.
This year.
Yeah, so you're still 13.
So it's
aren't you?
still 13 years. Kate,
That's what
isn't
I
it?
would count.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for adjudicating that.
We're 13 and nearly a half.
And a bit.
All right. 13 and a half years.
You should know to the day, to the hour.
Oh, no, I really do. But we done, obviously, we done the whole wedding thing.
As you do.
Obviously. And we took the, what do they call them? The vows?
Yeah.
For better, for worse. So what we thought we'd do is we'd have the conversation today about what affects my life choices, as in being in construction, has on my wife. But it's not just my wife. I mean, the choices that I've come up with and the decisions I've made affect my wife. But I'm talking about in general. If you're in the trade, if you're in construction, it's not just you it's affecting. It's affecting your family because of some of the things that are wrong with the industry that we're trying to correct.
So we were talking about this before as well, because you're not just involved in Core 4 through Dan, are you? Like you were a day one.
I am a day oneer.
Yeah, day one up. She was here opening day, so it was COVID. You couldn't really. You was only allowed to see your family at the time, wasn't it? It was like summer.
It was the March, wasn't it? It was when it all.
Yeah, but that's when we sort of we formed the inception of like, okay, yeah,
That's when we was here building
we'll
this
open our own
office,
business.
putting it together.
We come to where we are sitting at the moment on Eastwood Road, and it was an old abandoned garden centre, and I couldn't afford the rent for the decent yards.
Oh, you had me jumping over fences, didn't you, to measure it?
So
for
we
you.
used to break in to what is now has over the years has become my friend's property.
Yeah.
But we used to break in past there. Used to put these big Kentledge like concrete blocks out the front. He'd just break in, try and measure. Then I'd go back to him with a bid, and I'd say, I want to take that yard on. I want to do X, Y, and Z with it. And he'd be like, no, you can't afford it. Like brutal with me. And yeah, I used to like bump Cat over the fence and things. I used to go, get in that yard, and I'd throw her over.
Weren't flexible enough
And
to do
I'd
it
go,
yourself.
yeah, no, I've always been a bit like,
Stiff.
yeah, stiff and awkward around things. So I threw her over and I go measure that. Now come back to me. And Kat has this special way of measuring. She just measures like with her arms. If you can imagine, she puts her arms out wide. And then
Do a half spin.
okay. Then do a half spin and then what do you get? What is that in a measurement?
Each arm span is a metre, roughly.
Okay. So that's how she measured where we're sitting currently.
Right.
She got it totally wrong.
But as long as you know what it is,
Yeah.
that's all right, isn't it?
And then sort of by the summer of that year in 2020, we was ready to roll. We had our first customer. So we thought on my birthday in July, we had a little bit of champagne and we had some shareholders over.
Got a little director's plaque for your desk, didn't you?
Got me a little director's plaque because it was like all official. Like it looked very good. I'd gone from being like a tradesman to, now you're an MD. What does that mean?
Do you know yet?
I know that's not what I want to be. But that's, Like a lot of people say they want to be a director, but do they actually want to be a director when it comes to it?
There's
No,
a lot of
it's a lot of responsibility, and it's a lot what people don't understand what it actually means.
Yeah. I think if you can switch off to people, then it's all right. But that's quite difficult.
Yeah.
Certain extent of it though is that you don't know what it's like until you do it, because you always
Yeah.
wanted to run a company and you always wanted to be that director, and now you are that director. You see the bits
Oh, I can't think of
that
anything.
come with it that
Yeah.
you didn't know came with it.
I hate it.
Yeah. And I think that's... It's
Does anyone say that about? Everyone says basically, be a director, do your own thing. But no, I hate it.
I've
I hate everything about it.
I've seen it before. Like, not just here, but like...
Yeah.
just
Another
other
sort of
industries.
area,
Yeah,
no,
and it's... Yeah.
yeah, it's
No,
ridiculous.
I think the stress... It's almost like if you're a decent person, it will stress you out. If you're not, you're probably fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and that's probably a generalisation. I'm sure that's not true of everyone.
This
Kurt's
one is
calling
though.
everyone out. Yeah, but I look. I try not to be. I try to be, as you know, Kurt. I try to be a nice person. I try to be a good person
Yeah.
in everything that I do. Because of that, people have taken advantage of me. I get that, but I always look at that as in that is on them, not on me. Because I'm always going to continue to be a nice person and push forward, and they are always going to be pond scum.
And I think in the industry we're in, that is admirable and challenging.
Yeah, but look, we just try to roll like that. So like Kat has stuck with me through all of this. I don't really know how.
Yeah, I question it sometimes.
I mean, in the meantime, it can't be doing that bad because we've had another couple of children. So basically, she was working here, and it was all like, yeah, she will be the protector. And then I don't know, when was it? Maybe a couple of months in.
Would have been this September, wouldn't it?
Yeah, he was like, oh, I'm pregnant.
See you never.
I was like, oh, I thought it was done having kids. This is like 9 years since we've had a child. We just got our lives back, and we thought, oh yeah, let's do a company, and let's do all them things that people do. Then yeah, that was interesting, having another child. Then we left it not that long, and then we had another one.
Yeah.
And then Kat keeps telling me she's going to come back to work, but now I know she's not going to come back to work because she's going to university, which I'm very proud of her about. Doing it with all the kids, with like the 4 kids. It's amazing. She does incredibly well. Like with the children, obviously putting up with me is fine. I'm easy to be around.
I think it helps that you're not around much.
Yeah, exactly. But that's construction, in it. That's the awkward thing in it. It's
Yeah.
bad because if I try this morning, let's take this morning as an example. Normal day. Had to take Kat to London. So I thought I'd get up, I'd do something nice with the kids, like with the baby mainly. Just get up with the baby. I don't really get that time ever because we run basically an operation which is essentially 24/7. I never really get their moments. And I'm having like a moment where I'm just playing with her and she's lovely in the mornings and all of that. Talking about the baby, not Kat. Don't wake her up in the morning. Then my phone instantly's ruined my mood.
Yeah.
So my phone is ringing from site and the demands of site start coming through from about 7:30 every morning. It's just too much. And then that set my tone for the day and that sort of upset my day
Yeah.
a bit.
I do understand that. How do you feel about it, Kat?
I think there has to be a level of being able to switch off and let go. And that's what you struggle with.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I struggle with that, yeah.
So you could say,
Yeah.
I can't be there this morning. I've got somewhere else to be. Somebody else is going to pick up this, but you
Yeah.
don't. If you're not in control, it spirals in your head.
Yeah.
You're your own worst enemy.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Which is funny because, like, with other people, he's very good at, no, you deal with that. Like, we'll pick up the slack kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think for me, when you're the face of the company and you're trying to be all things to all men, you've not only got the guys that are so heavily reliant on you for everything and the clients, but you've got that whole I'm selling at a rate of not like I can sell millions and millions of pounds worth of work. The problem comes we can't operationally do it. Yeah, but I'm not just a salesman. I'm a construction guy. I love it. I want to be putting the bits and pieces together. What you used to call it? Cement brick, cement brick. You say it's not that hard. It's just cement brick, cement brick. Just like putting the pieces. But I love all the connection of the materials. I just love it. So I like to see a job through from the fact of like when we go and visit them, when we bid on them. And we're in quite a fortunate position, I would say, work-wise, where we win what we want.
Yeah.
We win unique jobs and we win what we want.
Yeah.
We're not just doing normal stuff,
No.
which is where the problem comes in. The operational problem comes in. And stuff that's in my head, and then I will try and excel projects in certain ways, and then that's always difficult when you've got a client site manager and then our own team, and our own core team are a lot better than maybe they present themselves being. So they're very knowledgeable and very capable people, but everyone's got their own way of doing something. And what I do is I'll sit there at night and I pretty much all night long I'll work out a way of doing something. And that's probably time that I should be doing other stuff, like spending time with the kids, spending time with the wife. But normally at least once a week you're having your nails done or your eyebrows or eyelashes done, aren't you?
Oh, how dare I take 1 hour a week to myself? Honestly, must
I
be
say
so hard
surely-
for you being married to somebody like me in this business.
I say surely not again. You haven't got to have your eyebrows done again.
That's mainly because you have to single parent.
But I mean, yeah, that's difficult. I
Or
find it difficult to then shut off, and enjoy the kids. And I should be enjoying them. And George is at an age where like he's playing football at quite a level, and I should be going to enjoy it. But what I find myself doing is taking him to football, then catching up on some emails, then like. Rather than like the bedtime routine's always hard and the house is mad all the time. You imagine there's 6 of us in the house. It's always mental in the house. So I find us, but then I'll always have phone calls. There'll always be phone calls of an evening. There'll always be things to plan and catch up on for the next day just to try and get that one step ahead. Because like construction is just relentless.
Yeah.
But we've had, like, I've been in construction my whole life since I was 15, so I don't really know nothing else. That's the thing.
No. So that's enough about you.
Oh, sorry, was it not about me?
No, this is the wife episode. So
Yeah.
we've got to talk to Kat.
Oh, okay. Let's talk to her then. She's quite funny, really.
You said about going back to university. Like, is that anything to do with construction by any chance? Because we could really do with your help here.
Absolutely nothing. So if there's 2 things I'm good at, it's construction and babies, and I'm going back to be a midwife.
Nice.
So
Cool.
yeah, nothing completely different.
How's it all going?
Yeah, all right. Scary
Yeah.
thought. Totally different. Obviously, going back to being a student, but yeah, well, mate, that's where some of what Dan does comes in handy, I suppose, because being self-employed, where he can find that balance, he can be a bit more flexible than if he worked for somebody else. So if there's a situation where I'm on a placement and I've had to do a night shift, he will be able to work out between us that he'll get up to drop the kids wherever, play school, nursery, childminder, school, and then I can get up and carry on after that. So that's where it works sometimes, and I'm fortunate to be able to go back and do that. Obviously, my parents don't live in this country, so we're limited support with the kids.
Yeah.
You put a lot on hold, though, for the kids, haven't you? So you've done well. So you deserve it.
Yeah, but I think I'm lucky, again, to have been able to. Not everyone can just stay at home and bring up the kids. And I know I've done a bit for the business in between having them, but I haven't. I've done a few jobs, haven't I? But not.
It puts incredible stress on us. Like, for example, when you go to get a mortgage or borrow money and they go, oh, you just got one self-employed income. Like, it's not, like you're not good enough.
Yeah.
You do, we've dealt with all of that, haven't we?
Yeah.
Well, we still deal with that.
Yeah, it makes some things easier and some things a lot harder.
But then the moment you work for the NHS, it's like they just throw money at you.
Not quite.
Well, it seems that way.
It's not quite like that.
Seems that way. We're getting 25% off our council tax.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which I like.
Yeah. Does it apply here as well?
Well,
Because that would be
it's
nice.
going to
But
apply
I
here.
think that's more to do with being a student than anything.
Yeah. I think
Oh yeah,
you're right,
sorry,
yeah.
sorry. I am. Yeah, I'm diving in deep, but no, it's got its benefit. Obviously, you know, you put a lot of time and effort into it, and it's going to be a lot of stress, a lot of things to juggle. But it's no more than like.
And also to point out, a lot of the money that they chuck at you, you do pay back. So
Yeah.
it's not all for nothing.
yeah. Oh no, that's a bummer, that isn't it?
Yeah. I think it's good because there is a lot of challenges in construction, and having that mindset of like, oh, do you know what? There is that, but actually, like, you can be about a bit more if needed, and things like that is good because you can get bogged down with the rubbish, can't you?
Yeah, you just spend all day. Yeah, dealing with, and it tends to be it comes in waves.
Yeah, especially if you like where Kat as well as like worked in here and has a lot better understanding of it than perhaps most people's other halves would.
Yeah, so Kat was
As well.
incredible at dealing with the men, as in they would always talk politely to her because she's quite fierce.
Only when I need to be.
No. They would change the way that they spoke to you,
Yeah.
wouldn't they? They would change the way. They would be like,
To be
Well,
fair,
I think when
even in my
you're-
they'd
time,
be
I
screaming out
yeah.
in the yard, and then they'd come in and go, "Oh, hello, Kat. Is it? Did you get my wages sheet this week?" It'd be like that.
But I think when you're a woman in this industry, you have to make a point from the beginning of, yeah, I'm a nice person and yeah, I look after you, but don't
Yeah.
mess around with me because
Yeah.
I'm also quite capable of putting you in your place.
Yeah. And that is what I've seen you do very successfully.
And I worked in another construction company, didn't
Yeah.
I? And that was a whole other caliber of man that you came across as well.
Yeah, but that's
So,
what I'm saying. Like, it takes a lot of that. Was solely just scaffolding,
yeah,
and that was just a world of crap on it.
yeah.
And you get like, you know, like we spoke about before. With them, I'm not going to cover old ground about scaffolders, to be honest.
Yeah, but again, very rarely did I have to come up across anything that,
Yeah, it's a macho thing. They bang their chest, don't they?
yeah. If anything, I think it was probably more the office
And-
office lot that got out of their box.
Yeah.
Nice.
It applies to work, applies at home.
Have you got
Transferable skills.
Exactly.
Have you got questions for Kat?
I've got some questions. I've got some facts as well, but I didn't really know where this one was going to go. So I don't know what kind of facts you want.
So I'm like that. So obviously, like, we've touched on how hard it is. Like, I think self-employment in general, not just in construction, but in
Yes,
construction, it's
particularly.
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it has its effects on your personal finances.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to be really, really strict for it not to. And I've done
Yeah.
things that I shouldn't have done. Like, I've propped this business up with my own money, with our children's money, on occasions when I probably shouldn't have. But we're still here today. So always say, don't they, if you can make it to year 5, you've made it.
It might be all right.
Did I say that? Sorry.
It's a bit more
A lot of
snappy.
have you not got facts about businesses
Well, I've got
failing?
I have actually. So according to
I thought you'd have.
BCIS, over 4,000 construction firms became insolvent in 2024, and it was actually down slightly on 2023, but both are at just over the 4,000 mark.
So that's 4,000 limited companies.
Just in construction. Yeah, insolvent each year.
Just saying, can't afford to pay bills anymore.
Yeah.
Lights out, all out.
Yeah, and it was interesting because they did a little comparison and compared it to pre-pandemic levels, and there was only just over 3,000 in 2019. So it's quite an
So you're telling
increase.
me that it's getting worse.
Well, no, compared to 2023, 2024 was slightly better, but as a general trend,
And we only got caught by 2 of them companies.
well, yeah, one in each year. Funnily enough,
Yeah.
oh no, one was 2022, wasn't it?
Okay.
And construction is still the top sector according to what's it? ONS. That's the Office of National Statistics, isn't it?
Yes.
Still the top sector for insolvency. 16.3% of all insolvencies in England were construction related.
But that's the thing, innit? It's construction related.
Yeah.
So it could be products.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily like how we think of construction, but we do
No.
tend to get the raw end of the deal, don't we?
Yeah. Well,
If
just
the money runs out, it sort of don't filter down to us.
no. And in theory, we should be involved at a better stage, like with the majority being like groundworking, and you would think we're there early.
But all projects are when the money runs out at the end, aren't they?
Yeah.
That remeasurable stuff.
Yeah. So, yeah, the peak sort of construction business failures were around the 2008, 2009 credit crunch times,
Right, yeah.
which was 113.1 per 10,000. So we're about half of that, or just under half of that, 52.6 per 10,000.
Mm.
But yeah, it's just, I mean, I know it's sort of, I don't want to be a broken record like on every podcast, but like construction is baffling just how much money there is floating around in construction and why there's so many holding on to it and it not filtering down and it literally putting people out of business and the stresses and pressures that it puts on.
You think behind all them businesses, there's probably a load of PJs.
Yeah. Yeah, a
Behind
lot
them
of those.
PJs,
Yeah.
There's a lot of homes.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, the pressures and stuff.
There's a lot of wives
Yeah, that's it.
that are upset.
Well, I suppose you.
Cat doesn't really get upset about much.
That's a good quality.
Late, maybe.
Depends what you promised.
When I'm late and I've promised to be home, yeah. Which I get,
Yeah.
but I'm just terrible at timekeeping.
Unless it's somewhere you want to be.
Help me, Kurt.
No, I did say I'm going to stay very neutral.
Okay. Well
I'm
done.
purely sitting on the fence here. If anything, I'll agree with Kat.
Safest.
I've got a quick fire 4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For the wife. The wife behind
they may.
the beard.
They may.
Doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean
You're trying to make out like I've got a big beard
no,
now.
it doesn't mean that you've got a beard. It means that I've got a beard. And
There we go.
You are the wife behind me.
Anyway, is there anything you like about construction?
Yes, I do like
Yeah.
parts of construction. I like seeing. Do you mean what Dan does in construction? So I like seeing what he creates.
Yeah,
I think
It's
I could-
awesome what I've done with my house.
I could never do it. Like, even down
Yeah.
to that, the work we've done on our house.
Yeah.
He would show me a plan, and my brain doesn't work like that. I can't look at a plan and see what it's going to look like. And he'd try and walk me
yeah.
around it, and I just couldn't get it. And then I sit there now, and I just think, wow, that is
To
incredible.
be fair, I don't think you were alone. Most people said you can't do this.
I have had some situations, the house being one of them, where I was just told it was impossible to do. The engineers were telling me it was impossible. The architects were telling me it was impossible. And we just done it.
Planners telling you it.
The planners, no, they liked it, didn't
They were
they?
the
They
only
liked
ones,
the
yeah.
Californian cantilever. They liked it, yeah. But, it's weird what I done with my house. Probably not another one like it.
But very clever. You are very clever. I'll
Thank
give you
you.
that.
Thank
You
you.
are. In a different way.
Special.
The most challenging part of being linked to construction.
Be nice.
I don't know. I think it is just the pressure
Yeah.
that comes with it. I think the job that Dan's in, it's not just the pressure of the job, the deadlines, the site managers, the companies you're working for. It's all the people that work for him as well.
Yeah,
It's all their families. It's their mortgages. It's their Christmas and birthdays. It's how do you prioritise all of that pressure all the time? And you can see that he carries that around because he's a good person.
Do you
And
think I
that-
do it well?
No.
Not at home, I don't.
No.
But someone said to me just yesterday that they can't believe I don't lose my head more often. But like yesterday was one of them days I just went straight to sleep, didn't I? I didn't even talk to you.
Yeah.
My head was so bad.
You did eat a donut and have a cup of tea
I had
first.
a donut and a cup of tea.
Then you passed
And then I
out.
just had to sleep. I just had to go to sleep. My head was pounding. It is constant. It's constant, the whole...
I think when you look at some of the people that have worked their way up in the industry, it's good that you've managed to stay so level-headed and kind to people and be a decent person, because it seems to suck that out of a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that works against you.
I
in
try.
situations.
I've always tried to be. Not everyone believes it. A lot of people will. You won't hear everyone say nice things about me. But what I will do is, if someone wrongs me, my family, or this company, this brand that we have here, I will fight tooth and nail for it. And sometimes people don't like that back about me, but that's just what I will always do. But I'm doing it for the greater good, because obviously the plan here is to build a business that we sell and that one day the employees own, and that's it. We've just got to find a managing director.
Good
or,
answers.
Or we got to make one.
It's I mean, I'll be honest, we can't really say that these are quickfire for, but I'm
Totally, I forgot that they were quick
No,
fire
no,
for.
I would say don't bother because it's more interesting.
These won't make clips, will they?
No. This one might be quick. Do you prefer Dan on or off the tools?
Off.
Do you think he'll ever get off the tools properly?
Yeah.
Nice.
I think at the first opportunity you can, you'll be off. I don't think there's the love for it there anymore because of the pressure that's with it.
Yeah.
You'll be happy when you can not be on the tools, but you can just tinker at home.
Yeah.
You can be on the tools just tinkering like a little old man.
Yeah.
Enjoying
but
it.
before I'm old, I want to be tinkering with stuff.
Kind of fine.
Like, I just want to be.
We're middle-aged. I
I know, yeah. As
I realised this the other day.
So yeah, like I take projects on, like the house, like the Rocking Horse project, things like that. Like I'm excited about.
My herb trough.
Oh yeah, your herb trough. Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, I've got to make her. That was dropping a hint. She's asked me 5 times for that. Projects like that, fine. And one day, who knows? Maybe I'll just make a living out of doing little projects like that on my own in my own time.
Do you remember
Dan's
at Christmas you
herb
built all the
troughs.
reindeers? All the wooden reindeers
Yeah,
and sold
yeah,
them.
But that's the same. That goes back to that's like hustling, isn't it? Like we've always done. Like we've always had to do other stuff. Like we have a company like this. People see it on the surface, hundreds of thousands of pounds going in and out of the door here, and they assume that we're having it off. But what it is, like, we'll be hustling, like making reindeer
Yeah.
and planning parties and doing things like that on the side as a way of keeping us afloat.
See, I think that, for me, I think that's one of the hardest
That
things.
is definitely
like
one of the
people
hardest.
just assuming
Absolutely.
and getting it so
Yeah.
wrong.
And that is why it's so difficult if you're ever in a situation where you're thinking, how am I going to pay the wages at the end of the month? And everyone just thinks, well, they've got,
You'll just
they're taking all the
do it.
money, so why can't
Yeah.
they just do it?
Yeah.
They don't understand that, no, actually,
Yeah.
we don't know how we're going to pay our mortgage either.
Yeah.
There's been times like that.
It's that I think is
And I think the worst thing
stress.
is that the times like that are always in almost the better times.
yeah.
So when we're stretching, when we're trying to punch to the next level, when we're doing more work than we've ever done, and we're
Bigger
pushing
jobs
forward,
cost more.
and what do the suppliers say to us? What drives you mad drives me mad.
Oh, overtrading.
You're overtrading.
Yeah.
Oh right, sorry, do you not want the sale?
Yeah.
You're overtrading. You're overtrading. We get to the 5th and the 6th of the month and we're overtrading. That just says to me they don't believe in us.
Yeah.
So I've got this thing that when they say to us they're overtrading, we're overtrading, we won't work with them.
It is a difficult one because, like, I do understand it from their side of things. It is just the person on the end of the phone generally is just a computer says no sort of situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's that's it. But
Yeah.
you can't have. I think we need, like the situation we're in. We are like a rocket. We are going to the moon, and we might get to the sky, but we're shooting off yet,
Yeah.
and there's no stopping us. And whatever comes our way, we just deal with it.
Yeah.
That's what we do as a team. Yeah.
My favourite thing you said about the moon, I remember, I think it was my uncle's dad, said, if you aim for the moon, you'll be sure to clear the hedge.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, yeah.
If you aim for the top of the tree, you'll never get off the ground. It's something like that. It's longer.
I don't know.
This the saying part of the podcast.
Yeah.
Where
What's
we go?
saying of the week? Well, let's have that. Saying of the week. If you aim for the moon, you'll clear the hedge.
I think you've shortened it, but sounds about right to me. And if you clear the hedge, you might just
You'll get
make
out of
ends
the
meet.
Right, final one of this not so quick fire 4.
Oh, we're still on quick fire 4.
Well, it's just a chat, isn't it? Have there been any unexpected positives to anything?
to life with Dan.
Yeah, I suppose let's keep it with construction. But
It goes back to what I said about being able to be more flexible in
Yeah.
some situations. So, luckily for us, although Dan works ridiculously long hours, 7 days a week, never switches off, he's also never missed a kid's nativity
yeah,
or a parents' evening or a doctor's appointment. Any of our pregnancy,
I'm good at that.
he's been at all
yeah.
the midwife
No,
appointments.
it's-
Even when we had a difficult pregnancy and I had to be in every other day, he
Yeah.
was there. He
Yeah.
wouldn't let me go by myself. He was by my side.
Only because, can I just say, if I weren't there, I would never heard the end of it.
there you are.
So I made it
No,
every single time.
just it's
But-
the right thing. Isn't
But
it?
they're the things that you got to do, and it's difficult at the time because you
Yeah.
can be stressing out. And
Yeah.
your phone can be going and all of that during it.
Don't get me wrong, he brought his laptop along with him
Yeah.
for the ride, or he'd be on the phone sending emails, stepping outside to take a phone
Yeah,
call, but he was there.
Yeah, but and
And
you're
if
right.
he
There
was
are
in an office
yeah.
job working for somebody else, that it just wouldn't have been possible.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's positive.
And I can't work for anyone. That's also not possible.
Yeah, you can't. You've tried.
I've really tried like the normal life.
Yeah,
Like I just wanted to go work for someone. I've tried, but it just didn't work, did it? It just isn't me.
No.
I come up with all the ideas. What's my favourite idea that I've come up with?
Your
We
favourite?
don't just do construction, do we?
Shadow gaps.
Oh, he
Oh,
always
it's
talks
not.
about
It's not
shadow
my.
cabs.
It's not my idea, is it? That's my like favourite construction technique. I'm like, right, rather than
to make
no,
something look fancy.
Yeah, but
That
rather
was
than
your favourite idea, making shadow gaps
No.
everywhere.
No,
Every
it wasn't-
single corner of my house, there's
that
shadow
wasn't my
gaps.
idea. That was when me and your dad used to work for an architect out of London, and his whole thing. In my mind's eye, I can see this material touching that material, and the weedy ball being off the birch ply, and there being a 6mm shadow gap. And I thought, what a detail! I was only young at the time, and we instead of putting an architrave around something and masking a joint, why not display the joint? Just do it nicely. That goes back to my ethos of just like doing it right. So like if it's on show, you can do it right. If you can't cover it with an architrave, it's just done right, isn't it?
Yeah,
And they look quite cool at home. Cat gets mad because you get little bits of dust in them at home.
And
So,
spiders.
yeah, like, I've like painted them black, and then like we have like a white wall, then a door frame. If you imagine it, I know you know what a shadow gap is.
no, I'm pleased that he brings them up as much at home.
Yeah.
It's just one of my favourite things.
And
Nice.
birch ply.
And birch ply.
Oh, yeah,
Birch ply is a
Love a birch
decent
ply, don't
material, so why wouldn't you use it? Again, it's like an honest material. You could build anything out of it, build a desk out of it, I built a building out of it, didn't I?
Does he bring up Dodge Rams a lot at home as well?
Yeah. Yeah.
And Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Want to be a cowboy.
I think that's my calling in life. I think my
Yeah.
calling in life is like that.
I'll tell you
I'm
one
quite
of your
one
not
with
so good
nature.
ideas was
Go on.
when we went to America and you bought them cowboy boots with barbed wire all the way through them. And you thought that was cool.
Through them?
What do you mean?
Like all the
Yeah.
way, they were
Yeah,
like, it was like
like,
weaved all
whoa.
through the leather all the way round. Obviously
wow.
not through your leg. Your
No,
foot
no, no,
still
yeah,
goes
yeah,
in.
yeah.
You know what I mean, don't
Yeah.
you?
Mm.
But he thought, yeah, these are cool. I'm going to wear these
Cool.
all the time. I think he's probably worn them twice because I don't allow it.
Yeah, I tried wearing them with a suit to a wedding once. Not my wedding, a wedding.
Yeah.
We got invited to. She was like, "No, you're not doing that."
You tuck your trousers in.
Yeah,
I suppose you couldn't have them on
He
the
tried.
outside, could you?
yeah. Tuck your trousers in and then have
Yeah.
the cowboy boot on display.
So I've never worn cowboy boots. I'm just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're missing out. I did last year. I got a proper Stetson. That was it's not the highlight of my cowboy career.
Today.
We need Harry back, don't we?
Yeah,
for
yeah,
cowboy
yeah. We
chat.
need to do like cowboy chat. I mean, this year, look, it's big now. Cowboy
It's on
country
trend.
music is on trend. I've just always been that guy
Yeah.
Maybe that can be
by
your
heart.
niche.
If
When
you-
you're doing your videos, you can ride on horseback and say, this is the price of this is the price of that.
Yeah. Talk about my videos. Kat rings me up now during the week and she'd go to me,
Oh my God, are you that guy from TikTok?
that's what she says to me. Right, so I'll answer the phone. I could be like in a meeting. I'll be like, I'm just in a meeting. She'll be like, can you sign something for me? Who have you collabed with lately? And like doing these really weird American accents. Like, I obviously know it's her. It comes up saying she's ringing me. And she pretends it's not her the whole time.
Does it make you smile though?
It does make my day.
There we
In
go.
difficult days, it's the little things that make you smile, isn't it? But
There you go then.
I suppose, what is that saying that we sort of live our lives by, and I've forgotten it, that we may not have it all together, but together we have it all.
Yeah, that's cute.
That is quite good.
What
And
you're
that is
after.
about us, isn't it? Nice roast dinner on Sunday.
Yeah. You don't even like a roast, you
No,
know.
I don't really. She's a good cook though.
I'm indifferent about roasts.
Overrated.
A good one's great, but I think there's a lot of not so good ones.
It's the fuss and the mess in the kitchen I don't like. The minimalist, I like the shadow
Sorry,
gaps.
watching the fuss and the
Watching
mess.
the fuss and the mess in the kitchen, I don't like. It's like too,
Yeah.
like Kat makes everything from scratch. It's just too much. I think
Nice.
this has been my favourite episode to date, and I'm not just got to say.
Sorry,
that.
I was just mulling over your saying. I didn't know whether I was having that as the saying of the week or
Oh yeah, no, that
yeah,
it's quite nice, isn't it?
nice. Yeah.
I think I said it in the group chat the other day to the lads
Oh, you might have done. Yeah.
because
It doesn't mean so much now. Ruined.
Have you got anything to pump, Kat? Normally we let our
Yeah.
guests
Have
plug
you got anything
something.
to
Have
plug?
you got anything to plug?
Is there anything you want to ask us?
You want to plug your own Insta channel?
No,
No.
no.
Anything you want to ask me other than when I'm finishing the house? Because I'm not answering that on a recording.
Can you build my herb trough?
Yes,
We
maybe.
go for rosemary,
I've got sage,
Nice.
mint,
sage.
basil.
Sage grows mad.
Yeah, you got to keep it in little pots.
Yeah,
Well, I thought it's got to be a layer.
and so does mint as well.
Yeah,
Actually,
so I thought they could have their own layer of
Yeah.
trough.
yes.
Mm.
Trough. Yeah, they're then limited to where they can grow, aren't they? So
What else did I have? That might have been it.
I love
Basil.
rosemary, like from home. My brother bought me a rosemary seed thing back from, I want to say Cyprus. I don't know if that was actually where it's from. I can't remember. But we've grown it from seed, and it's now in the garden,
Nice.
and it's massive. It's
Oh, chives. Chives is another one. Got chives. Love a chive.
What are we doing with all this?
Eating it.
Oh, okay.
Sage you put in your stuff in, don't you? Mint
So
sauce,
you're
mint
growing
tea.
it this summer for this winter.
You can eat stuff in year round. It doesn't have
can
to
you?
just be
Okay.
eaten in the winter, but yeah.
Oh, it's mainly a winter thing, isn't it?
Basil, you can put that on top of a pizza,
Top
of a
nice.
margarita.
Yeah.
Basil goes in everything actually.
Yeah. Rosemary is like your roast lamb,
Yeah.
potatoes, things like that.
It's like the cooking show.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to just chat about food.
I'm
not
hungry,
even
actually.
kidding. Not even kidding. I've eaten 2 jam donuts and a cookie. I need something that ain't got sugar in.
And on that bombshell.
On that bombshell. Thanks for listening, everyone. We'll be back with another guest same time next week. You know where to find us when it comes to socials, and we still want all your comments and likes and subscribes and everything. Particularly on, we still go on Spotify?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we got like 8 reviews at the moment.
No, I think it's up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
like to get like,
But let's make it triple figures
yeah, at least like,
by Tuesday.
yeah, at least.
That's normally the kind of timescales we have for these things.
Yeah. Let's do it.
So
Now.
thanks for listening, everyone.
Thanks, Kat. You've been my favourite.